it ain't fair to the rest of us, to the rest of the guys who are single, to the rest of the females that are single. Ah, greetings and welcome to another video. This is a Dating in Second Life Part 9. Yeah, this belongs in the Dating in Second Life playlist. Right, so as I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm doing pretty well on this Black Label antibiotic. Yeah, uh, kind of makes me a bit woozy, but you know, I'm here doing my thing. Okay, so as I'm feeling a little bit better, I thought I would check out the dating agency. Well, I went there and looking pretty slim, y'all. Looking pretty slim. But I did uh, get two note cards, and so I'm going to read over them like I usually do. And I do want to stress one thing. So, in my dating series, it's not personally for me. It's just I analyze the note cards and I just point out red flags, what I think wouldn't be good or what I wouldn't do. But I'm not actively doing this for me. I'm just sharing an experience um, with my past experience personally with the dating agency. But now I'm just kind of, I gave up on it personally. But I still like to analyze the note cards and point out good things and bad things, and share the experience and share the knowledge. So, you know, hopefully it's useful to you. If not, then, it's a bit of entertainment. Okay, so this is the first note card. Normally, I will make a new note card, remove any personalized identifiers from the note card, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just reading straight from the note card in my notepad. That's why you can't see it. All right, so this is note card number one. Now, there's this one question that I'm going to save for last because I want to make a point. So it's the third question. I'm just going to skip over it and I'll add that to the end. All right, so starting with this 35 straight. They are looking for, honestly, it depends on how compatible we are, either a relationship, FWB, or friends. Next question. Do you like to talk on voice? Rarely. I don't mind it on occasion. Sorry, I had to see that I wasn't muted. I don't mind it on occasion, RL situation permitting, but it's not something I will do a lot of. Okay, that's understandable. That okay. What makes you happy? Awesome people, good vibes, role play, emoting, respect. That's what makes this person happy. You know, out of all the note cards that I read, that question it really is is something else. I mean, it can the answers are different while being the same. It's just one of those types of questions. Next question. What are your hobbies in Second Life? Role playing, some building and scripting, if when time permits. Yep, all right, I get that. Next question. What are some qualities you are looking for in a potential partner? Their answer. I am looking for loyalty, humor, understanding, of course, with a side of naughtiness. Someone who doesn't expect me to fund their SL and understands that I cannot be around 24/7. Now, this question, what are some qualities you are looking for in a potential partner? Everybody wants loyalty. Everybody wants humor and understanding. Everybody wants the same thing. They want someone nice, someone that won't cheat, someone that has a good sense of humor, that is understanding, patient, all these things everybody wants. And honesty, that's the number one thing. Nobody wants a liar. Everybody puts it. It's like, I just wish people would list qualities that are that are not frequently thought of, I guess. I mean, because let's face it, it's just easier to assume that someone wants honesty and loyalty and good communication and understanding. I mean, what human doesn't? Really, what human does not want those nice things? Like other qualities that a person could be looking for is engaging conversation, um, stimulating intellect. Uh, See, you have to think. You have to think on these things because you don't want to sound like everybody else and put down honesty, loyalty, understanding. Moving on. Next question. Do you RP? If so, what kind of RP? They answer, yes, I do. I do all kinds of RP, from daily slice of life like stuff to more in depth stories, and of course, ERP with my partner. Uh, Do you have a family in Second Life? No. How important is family to you in Second Life? They answer, I could take it or leave it. I've had mixed experiences in the past, so I don't really mind either way. And the next question is, having sex in Second Life with your partner important to you? Yes, absolutely, they answer. If we are in a relationship, then sex is a route that is naturally going to happen. Sexual capability is highly important. I've been in relationships for weeks only to find out that we're not sexually compatible. I truly understand those who need that spark, emotions, feelings first, but I'd rather test those waters before they determine if the ship is sinking or not. And too many people who think sex is not important, what is the point of dating? You might as well just be friends. Alrighty. So let's pause here and have a think on this one. It's an honest answer. It's an honest answer. Give them credit for that. Um, they think that sexual capability is highly important, whereas some people may not think that is highly important. Some people just simply may not have the libido to think that sexual capability is highly important. They've been in relationships for weeks only to find out that they're not sexually uh, compatible. That's a problem. It is a problem. Um, I think realistically, in the real world, you can really get on well with someone and have a relationship, and then when that day comes and you two get together and you have the intimate relations and something isn't right, then that doesn't necessarily mean that the whole relationship is trash. It's workable. I say that in a positive way. Um, you know, it depends on the the emotional depth, I reckon. You know, how understanding the person is. I mean, if those two people that aren't really, into sex anyway, then yeah, they're not really, it's not really going to matter that they're not having a great sex time, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to put a different light on it. Um, uh, but I mean, it is Second Life. So, weeks. Woo, that's a long time. That's a long time. Um, yeah, but he goes on to say, too many people who think sex is not important. What is the point of dating? Well, personally, I think this is just my opinion. As always, everything I say is just my opinion. It doesn't make it fact. Unless I'm talking about building, then it does make it fact. But I'm talking about dating, so this is just my opinion. Um, yeah, so dating, the point of dating is to find a companion slash a mate that you would like to have a certain type of relationship with, rather a intimate monogamous relationship with. That is dating someone that you want to see if you get along with, you share interest with, that you develop feelings for, and then you may want to settle down. That is the point of dating. Dating is to see which is the best mate for you. But we're talking about Second Life here. Some people will date because they want to add more partners to their poly relationships. Some people will date because they're lonely. Some people will date because they're bored. All these reasons that people date are varied, as well as they are in the physical world. But in the physical world, I think it's a bit more, I don't know, more achievable, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, moving on to the next question before I put my foot in my mouth. All right. Are you into BDSM? If so, are you sub, dom, dome, or vice, or verse, or yeah, or verse? They answer, yes, I'm into DDLG. However, this is not something that is required, and we could discuss it together once we determine capability. And then they list their F list. Okay, well, all right. Yeah, there's a link to their F list. I didn't look at it because no, it's not worth the click. Moving on. Anything else you would like to add? My RL schedule is a bit wonky, and I understand that not everyone can mesh well with it. Generally speaking, I can be around Sunday evenings, Tuesday evenings, and Thursday evenings after 9 p.m. Earlier on occasion. I could also be online some during the day on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Weekends, I am rarely, if ever, on. I understand that this is a deal breaker for a lot of people, so please don't go any further if this is not something you could be happy with. I don't want anyone hurt or feeling like they're waiting around all the time for me. Now, remember that question I was going to say for last? We're going to go to that question now and just keep in mind everything that this person has, how they have answered. So, question. Open to RL or just SL relationship? Only SL. I am taken in RL, and that won't be changing. If you're not okay with this, please keep looking. Am fine with Discord, some out of the world communication though. Now, yeah, I mean, this person sounded pretty typical when it comes to the whole date note card read. But they're already taken. They are in a real life, physical world relationship. Yet he wants to date on Second Life. Now, I've come across many note cards that want the same. They're married in real life, they have a girlfriend in real life, they have someone else, but yet they're dating in Second Life. And you know what? I've determined that this upsets me to the point to say it ain't fair to the rest of us, to the rest of the guys who are single, to the rest of the females that are single. It's like, why don't you just concentrate on your physical world relationship, then, take up the bandwidth and the space and the potential in the Second Life dating world? I mean, really, really. It oh, it's 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 quite greedy. And these are the type of people. No, nope, I ain't going down that road. I'm moving on. That's all I wanted to say on that note card. Woo! Almost got on my soapbox. All right, second note card. Age 46. They're straight. They're looking for you to be their everything. Open to RL or just SO relationship? I'm looking to start an SL and see where it takes us. SL first, and if it makes sense at some point, we could explore RL too. I would like you to also be single in both. That's perfectly understandable. Absolutely. Do you like to talk on voice? Only way to go. So this person's very excited about talking on voice. What makes you happy? Stability, adventure, fun, and love. Those are great things that would make someone happy. Yeah, it's great. And that opens up a lot of avenue to all sorts of different activities that can bring those levels of happiness. What are your hobbies in Second Life? Love live music here on SL as there are so many talented singers out there. Great way to spend the evening, adventuring and exploring, playing games, clubs at times too. SL has everything, and I love discovering the beautiful, peaceful places as well as all the crowded, fun ones too. Also, like spending time alone and created my own little home here in SL, and nice to just relax and play games, watch movies, share music, and just enjoy. That's great. This person has described how their SL is, what they've made their SL to be. Next question. Oh, pardon me. I had a cough and fit there, and I had to hit the cough button. All right. Next question. What are some qualities you were looking for in a potential partner? They answer, someone who is at my side, exploring this wild world we live in, one who likes to talk and can also listen and actually have a conversation, someone who likes staying in, watching movies together, cuddled up, and also out there exploring and having fun. Playful and silly, but also intelligent with a good sense of humor. I prefer someone 30 plus and is comfortable with who they are. Now, that is a very mature, uh, reasonable list of qualities. I mean, they're very detailed. So this person knows exactly what they want because they're detailed in the qualities that they're looking for in a potential partner. Yeah, very good. It's a very good answer. Do you RP? If so, what kind of RP? The answer: sometimes it's fun to make up a story and play it out, but I'm not a role player, and making up things is more for fun and being silly. That's a refreshing answer. Do you have family in Second Life? No. How important is family to you in Second Life? They are open to it. Is having sex in Second Life with your partner important to you? They answer, when the time is right, then absolutely important, but it isn't everything, but certainly something. Huh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So it's a very diplomatic way to answer that question. Kudos for that one. Next question. Are you into BDSM? If so, are you sub, dom, domain, or verse? I am and most relate to being a daddy, and I also like being called daddy. You don't have to be in the lifestyle, though, but happy to introduce you to it, and maybe it'll be a good fit, but not a requirement. For me, it is the dynamic we create together that matters the most. Nothing wrong with that. Anything else you would like to add? Well, they add a bit here. Um, Communication is very important to me, and it's a requirement. I'm looking for someone that is real and open. I don't like playing games and won't. At times, we may not agree and be upset with one another, but don't want that to escalate. Oh, that's good. That's good. Would rather talk and work it out as it helps us learn more about each other, and that is always a good thing. I'm not a jealous type of guy. I'm not looking just for sex, as sex is easy to find in both worlds. But without emotion, it isn't all that great. Yep, spot on. Yep, excellent. I like the excitement of getting to know each other, and I find that to be a bigger turn on. That's great. This really has me smiling. That's absolutely brilliant. This is a green flag. All of that. That whole paragraph, green flag. That's a go. That's excellent for for anyone serious that is looking for a more adultish, grown up uh, type of dating experience than not. Oh, I just read this last part. So that was good, right? Now, in previous dating videos, I've talked about don't get political, right? Well, this person did. I do have a political preference, this person says in this note card. And if you support Trump in any way, please delete this note card and best of luck in your search. It won't work. Now, I think with that, I mean, that is just decreasing your chances. And, chances of any good dating experience in Second Life is pretty slim already. Don't get political. Don't get religious. Don't get political. Um, yeah, I thought this note card was great up until that point, because it's like, wow, that's offensive. That's that's yeah, that's excluded. I mean, a lot of people I know. mm, Okay, I'm not going to get into it, but don't put that in a note card. Don't get political. Don't. Just don't. Don't do it. So, but yeah, everything seemed all right, and well written, well thought out up until that part, which I didn't like, which tells you that I'm probably a Trump supporter. And guess what? I am, but I wouldn't put it in a note card like this dude did. Ugh, nasty. That was Dating in Second Life Part 9. And we'll see you then. All right. Bye for now.